Just butter.
All right, it is Wildcat Wednesday. Martha Murphy is joining us this morning from the K-State Extension Service Wildcat District, here to show us how to make a healthy version of Alfredo sauce.
Alfredo, that's right. Well, we're going to start off with, I've got 2 tablespoons of butter melting in the saucepan, and we're going to put a teaspoon of minced garlic in there. So if you'll just stir that around, it's sizzling good. You may need to turn it down some, looks like. So we're going to do that. While you're doing that, I'm going to start on the sauce. Looks like maybe down a little bit more. I had it pretty hot, didn't I?
Okay. We don't want to burn that garlic.
No, no. We got 2 tablespoons of flour, and I've got a 1.5 cups of milk. I'm going to put a little milk into the flour so that I can get it all dispersed. That's the main thing that's important with making a sauce, is you need to get the thickener, whatever it is, in this case flour, dispersed with the cold liquid. It won't disperse very well with the hot liquid.
Otherwise it'll just clump up in there.
Right. Let's turn it off? Turn it off for a minute. It looks like we're definitely brown enough, and you can start to smell the garlic now, so we know it's right. I'm going to dump this in here with the rest of my liquid. And there's some flour I missed, so we'll get that down in there too. And stir that all together, and you're going to be stirring fast here.
Okay.
When I pour that in. And that is
is the key with Alfredo sauce to just keep stirring and stirring?
We're going to turn this up now.
Okay.
A little bit. So yeah, we have to keep stirring. We'll actually bring it to a boil and allow it to thicken.
Okay. While I'm doing that, let's do some comparisons. Talk about Alfredo sauces.
Okay. You know, a lot of people, we love that rich feeling in your mouth and the taste of the Alfredo sauce. Well, that's because it has lots of cream in it.
Okay.
So if you have, and then some of us will buy just canned Alfredo sauce at the store. Well, a 1/2 cup of your canned Alfredo at the store would be 180 calories, 16 grams of fat, and 660 milligrams of sodium. A regular homemade, rich, creamy Alfredo would have 440 calories, 42 grams of fat, and 560 milligrams of sodium.
That's a difference.
Yeah, it's a big difference. This recipe is actually 120 calories, 8 grams of fat, and 280 milligrams of sodium, a significant difference. Now, some of you may find that you want to add a little extra sodium, more than what this is. And you can see, you can still add some extra sodium and still be healthier than the others.
So is the main ingredient change between the homemade with cream and then the slimmed down version is just using cream instead of milk?
I'm using skim milk here instead of cream, and that's the main difference that you will find. Yes.
It's hard to believe that many calories.
I know, and that much grams of fat. I mean, the 42 grams of fat is nearly what you need just for a whole day. So that's really high. We've got to let this boil and cook. So
how long do we need to let it cook for?
Well, it needs to come to a boil and then cook. You know, it says in the recipe about 15 minutes. I don't usually let it cook that long, but you need it. You're going to see it really nice and solid and thick, and we'll show you that when we come back.
How about this? We will break, go do some weather and birthdays, and come back and show you our finished version of the Slim It Down Alfredo sauce. Okay?
Sounds good.
We'll be right back. Welcome back. I'm joined here again this morning with Martha Murphy from the Wildcat Division of the K-State Extension Service here in Southeast Kansas. Now, you guys serve several counties in our area,
Yes,
actually.
we do. Crawford, Labette, and Montgomery.
Okay. And what specifically do you do with the Extension
Well,
Service?
I actually operate a federal program that works with low-income families to learn how to stretch their food dollar. So we work with many people in their homes, at food pantries, at clinic sites, and various things to teach nutrition and teach them how to cook.
And that's what we're doing today.
That's right.
We've started, before birthdays and weather, we started making this Slim It Down Alfredo sauce, a much healthier version of Alfredo
Much healthier.
sauce.
Remember, we went from 42 grams of fat down to 8 grams of fat.
Big difference.
Big difference, big difference. So we have now got a nice thick Alfredo sauce, or white sauce actually at this point. And we're going to add about 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese. You want to stir while I put that in there?
Okay.
With that, that'll be fine.
So we have the burner on real low at this point.
We do have it on low. you had to boil it and cook it for a while. Now we're just wanting to melt
really
the
thickened up in
cheeses
there.
and that sort of thing. But then put a little salt and pepper. Again, if you don't have an issue with hypertension or anything like that, you could add more sodium, salt if you wanted to at that point, if you tasted it and think it needs a little more. I add a little bit of lemon juice just to kind of give it a little zing. I think it calls for 2 teaspoons. So we'll put a little lemon juice in it.
I love lemon juice.
Yeah, and it does, just adds a little something to it. You could use fresh lemon, and that's okay also. Today I'm going to even add more nutrients to it, and I'm going to add some spinach. Certainly don't have to. The other day at the office when I was making it, we had a bunch of grated carrots. We work a lot with Wesley House, and they had a ton of carrots, and we were kind of developing some recipes to use with carrots. And I threw the grated carrots in there, and it was okay also. So it was a good one. So anyway, I'm going to put let's stir that around, see if I need any more. It needs to it'll melt it down, it'll wilt it down. And so I guess this is Alfredo Florentine, I guess is what you would call this. So I think that
now we're getting fancy.
Yeah, fancy. But we're adding a lot of vitamins and fiber to a pretty carbohydrate-rich food. So yeah,
okay.
I think that'll be enough. But you can add as much or as little as you want.
So it's pretty much done at this point, huh?
It's pretty much done at this point. So then we're going to, if you want to turn off the burner so we don't burn ourselves, because I would do that. We're just going to pour it over our already prepared pasta. This time I used fettuccine.
One thing I wanted to mention real quick before we run out of time, you guys offer cooking classes for kids throughout the summer, almost every week.
We do, in all 3 counties of Crawford, Labette, and Montgomery. I believe they also have them in Bourbon and Allen counties also. So check our website, and
those will be posted in the coming weeks too.
That's right.
So, awesome. And one thing to mention, they are free to attend.
They are free to attend. They're 3 days, and kids love it. So here you go.
All right. Well, thank you so much. This looks delicious. Oh, can't wait to try this Slim It Down Alfredo sauce. And again, you can find this recipe later this morning on our website at KOAMTV.com.
That's going to be fun for you.
I know. I probably should eat this as I go to break. And then we'll teach you in the coming days how to twirl your,
That's right.
your pasta. I'm failing. Okay. I'll go to break now. We'll be right back. Thank you so much, Martha.